3 family-owned restaurants in Omaha tell First Alert 6 they are fighting for their survival. They explain to our John Chapman recent tax valuations are just way too high, so they're protesting.
For more than 100 years, Johnny's Cafe has been an Omaha landmark.
My grandfather started the restaurant in 1922. He was an immigrant from Poland.
Back in the day, you could get a steak and salad here for $1.50. In the early 2000s, sisters Sally and Carrie took over. The third generation has seen a lot.
We then had to survive after the stockyards closed. We also had to survive after they closed the interstate for a couple years and made us a cement island. And then we also survived COVID.
Now the sisters have to survive a giant increase in the valuation of their property. The price held steady and then jumped towards the top of the chart. Sister Sally went downtown to protest.
So to pay 4 times the taxes that you're currently paying is just not something that we could do, and I don't think any really restaurant with the margins we have could do it.
Alfie Casio is also downtown protesting. He tells us his family-owned restaurant took an unbelievable increase, holding steady at $590,500, then jumping right below the $3 million neighborhood.
It'll hurt us a lot. I mean, that's another $4,000 a month, in tax. That's, it's taking all your profit away. You wouldn't have any reason to be in the industry, And
Amy Lizzie is also protesting. She owns the Dver. The family-owned restaurant and lounge came back from a fire in 2018 that forced them to shut down for a while. Now they're fighting a property tax jump that they don't believe is fair, moving up more than $700,000.
I would suspect that was because of the post-fire renovations that we had. But still, when you look at the cost of owning an old building and the maintenance and the upkeep with that, it's pretty significant.
Michael Goodwillie is the Douglas County Assessor. He says Nebraska is a market value state, and the state sets the values.
Boiling it down to its most simple element, could you sell it for that?
Goodwillie says they haven't done any reappraisal work for restaurants for a while.
There really wasn't any market for restaurants for a number of years post-COVID, and now we suddenly have some data about what the market looks like. We have seen some restaurants sell for significant sums, and so we had been undervalued with restaurants for a bit.
The restaurant owners say they will continue to fight to get their property values down to what they believe is fair. They tell us they don't have a choice.
And if this doesn't work, we have other steps we'll have to take. But this is our livelihood. We want to continue. So we're going to fight hard to keep the restaurant going.
In Omaha, I'm John Chapman, First Alert 6.
Douglas County officials say the restaurant owners' protest will go before the County Board of Equalization. If they aren't satisfied there, they can appeal to the state. The owners called Douglas County Commissioner P.J. Morgan, who has years of real estate experience, to help walk them through that process.